Welcome to DrupalEasy Show and Tell, where I attempt to use or do something in Drupal that I've never used or done before. Now, demoing things like this is something I've been doing for years during DrupalEasy office hours. DrupalEasy Show and Tell is a little bit different. I've got some expert help. Each episode, I'll have a guest that just so happens to be a subject matter expert for whatever it is that I'll be playing with. Now, before we begin, I want to make sure you know about our live online classes. We have regularly occurring sessions of our 2-week professional single directory components class, as well as our 15-week professional module development class and our 12-week Drupal Career Online beginner focused course. For specific dates and pricing, you know what to do. Head on over to DrupalEasy.com. Ted Bowman, welcome to DrupalEasy Show and Tell. How's it going?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Wanted to figure out a reason to have you on, and since you've been working on Drupal
Yeah.
Canvas for a while, that seemed like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And rather than kind of doing let me get over here to the Drupal Canvas window. Rather than doing a tour de force of Drupal Canvas, I just want to cover one little aspect today, something I'm interested in, something I haven't actually played with yet. So I
hmm
really don't know what I'm doing here. So thank you for being here.
Yeah. No problem.
Is content templates, which is the ability for Drupal Canvas to kind of take control of the full content view mode of a node or a term or something like that. Do I have that
Well,
right?
yeah, it's limited to nodes right now. We kind of
For
like
now,
scoped
right.
it very small, partly to to there becomes more like UI questions as far as like the
Right.
menu and stuff or how to get there when there's more options.
But eventually,
Eventually, yeah.
yeah. So we'll
The
focus
techni
on
yeah. It shouldn't be too hard to do the rest of view modes after we get this one down.
famous last words. Hardest thing ever now. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. So, here's what I have. I've got Drupal 11 point something installed, 11.2.4 installed. I don't even know if that's the absolute latest. Is 11.2.5 out? I'm not even sure,
I
but
heard 11.25 is out, yeah,
okay. So
but should be good.
I've got that. I just pulled down the dev version of Drupal Canvas, and
All right.
that is currently a few commits past this beta.
Yeah, I looked and
Beta,
there wasn't much. Yeah, a
yeah.
couple development things after that.
Yeah, so basically I'm on beta 1 plus just a little tiny bit. And then I just recorded for those of you who have been watching DrupalEasy Show and Tell, I just recorded an episode with Mike and Andy from Neonbyte or from Dripyard. Um,
Yep.
and so I grabbed that Neonbyte theme and I'm using that here because that's got a lot of components that we could use in Drupal Canvas. So that's
All
why we
right.
looked at Neonbyte as well. Um, yeah, so Ted, I think we were talking a second ago. There is, and all I've done so far is I've enabled Drupal Canvas. Canvas. So you can see I've enabled Drupal Canvas.
Yeah.
And then I've done the setup work.
Yeah.
I like the manual way, and importantly, I did the npm install and run
Yeah.
build. So Canvas is ready to go. But I think you were just saying in order to play with content templates, we've got to do a couple extra things. So what do we have?
Yeah, we need to probably, hopefully by the time this is out, how long until this is out published?
A week or two, we'll see.
Yeah, so hopefully by the time you get see this, the beta release notes will be updated to say that you'll need to, that templates are experimental and you need to turn on the Drupal Canvas dev module.
So this one right here, dev
Yep.
mode.
Yep.
Any others or just that one?
I think that's it. We'll see.
All right,
I
let's
I
see.
usually test with another module, but that's to provide components. But if you have a
So,
theme with components, it
all
should be.
right, so that's done. Do we need to do anything? I know there are some settings here. Do we need this for page
We
buttons?
don't need that
Okay.
for to show templates. If you want to show like the regions feature, you would need that.
Right. No, I
Yeah.
wanted to mention it because it exists, but so
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
unrelated to content. No, I want to keep today
Yeah.
narrow just to content templates. All right, so can I go like I would expect.
Hmm.
Since content templates do take over the view mode,
Yeah.
or the full content, currently only
Yeah.
the full content view mode. If I go to like manage display, will I see something?
No.
No,
So I
okay.
think the idea with the UI is geared towards, people coming into Drupal.
Hmm.
They wouldn't like new users
Oh yeah,
wouldn't
they
know.
don't. Yeah,
They
this is
wouldn't
too
know to
deep.
go here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go to Drupal Canvas.
All right, so we go to Canvas.
And so right now you actually need to select a page to have a UI.
Right. So I'm gonna create a brand new page.
Yeah. And so now that gets you the page that gets you the UI on the left, and you don't really need to do anything with the page. But if you look at the bottom icon on the very far left,
There
that's
we
the
go.
templates. Yeah.
Templates. Okay. All right. So this is kind of like an alternate view of managed display.
Yeah.
Well, it's not staying open, but oh well, let's see. Click on it.
Yeah. So to actually add a new one, you need to go to the add new template.
Oh,
This is
okay.
partly why it's behind a dev mode
All right.
flag
Oh,
is
so there's not actually anything under there right now.
yeah, it doesn't show you all of them,
Okay.
and it's
So add
limited
new
right now.
template, select content type article. There we go. That's
Yeah.
okay. So now I'm feeling a little bit more like, okay, this I see full content. That's a Drupal phrase. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Add new template. All right, so we have to have an article. So let's do that.
Yeah.
So I'll just say content templates with Ted. And
Yeah.
so
So
who,
one thing is, if people are familiar with like Layout Builder, um, I don't think you had a preview for the template for a particular node that you're looking at, but in Canvas, you have to have a preview entity to see the template.
so you have to, that's why we're creating
Yeah.
one because it had
Yeah.
used them. All right, should
Yeah.
I
So it's
fill out
not
all
just
these?
yeah, you could fill them all out just to see what's,
Oh, look, more Stella pics.
yeah,
Everyone loves Stella. Let's see, let's get one. There we go.
that's pretty good.
That's not bad. So this is a
Yeah.
patient tan dog next to a bone on a carpet.
So if people are testing without a theme that has components and just want to turn on our test SDC module that comes with Drupal Canvas, I'm assuming you'll cut this out.
No,
No.
no, that's my fake text.
Oh, um,
Oh, what
yeah.
you
So,
said, I wasn't listening to what you said.
uh, no, what you test, if you test without a theme, you can turn on our test SDC module, and then
Okay.
there'll be components that have default images of my dog that come
Oh,
with it.
all right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, everyone loves dogs. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. All right, and so for tags, I'll just do not experience builder, and then I'll
Yeah.
just to remind everybody.
Yeah.
And then
And I'm not sure like all the fields are going to be able to be mapped at this point, but we'll see which ones we can. I
does
know
it
we can map.
matter? Is there anything here that matters if or can we just leave defaults there?
No, I mean, you can map the revision log field if you want to,
That's
but we
okay.
can, yeah.
Oh, I like the way after we did that, it brought us right back in, and we're
I
on
didn't
temp.
even feed that to you. I actually that's the one part I did on the UI. Like
All
the
right, look at you.
the
Fantastic.
very limited JavaScript that I did was I added that
So
redirect.
what you're saying is what I just did was an actual true compliment
Yeah,
with
yeah.
no ulterior motive.
No prompting as far as anybody
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh,
it's interesting because I this is one of the might be the only time I've been in the Canvas UI where I don't see that right hand bar, but I
yeah, so the right-hand bar is there for pages because it
yeah.
would give you like the metadata for the page.
Right,
But
right, right.
right now there's no metadata. I think, eventually there might be metadata for a content type itself there
Yeah.
if we were trying to get people to avoid going other places.
Now, I
We're gonna
gotta tell
have
you,
to.
I'm really excited about what comes next here because
All
I
right.
have been from I think probably the first time I installed Canvas many months ago to play with
Yep.
it. I've always been looking for how do I map this field to a prop or how do I map it
Yeah.
to a slot? And I think I think I'm about to see at least a little bit of that.
Yep, I haven't tried it with this theme, but I'm hoping it'll work.
All right. Well,
All right.
this is exciting for me. All right.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So what are we looking at? So we got our full, this is under templates.
Yeah.
We got our full content template. Basically looking at a preview of the page with our drop
Yep.
zone here.
Yep.
All right. Where am I
So,
getting these items from? Is that what this is?
so
No.
no, it's the plus at the very top. So it'd be the same as adding things to a page.
Okay.
Um, and then, if you don't have a module that provides SDCs, well, you have the Drupal blocks are here, but they can't be mapped, I'm pretty sure.
Right. So I
What?
so I should probably just grab like one of these kind of generic
Hmm.
Dripyard things
Hmm.
and all right. So let's see. Well, we have an image. We have that. Will an image work, or am I pushing things too far?
Um,
Should we start with body text? Keep it simple.
the image might, I think we go off, yeah, let's try. I mean, the simplest is like a heading,
All
or
right. Well,
try
yeah,
just text. There's just a text one down there, I guess.
yeah.
That should be able to be mapped to something.
All right. So I'm gonna drop that in the drop zone, right?
Yep.
And then so this looks like a prop,
Yeah, so this is the default text from the component.
right? So how would I map? Is it from what you're seeing? Should I be able to map
Yeah.
body
So
to
there's
this?
a little right next to
That
text,
thing?
there's a little, yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me get rid of this. This is very exciting for me. So that's
And we don't have the body field right now.
okay. Well, we have
And I'm not,
title.
yeah.
So tell me about, I'm curious about the icon. Is that like a link? Like you were linking or
I
mapping two things
think,
together? Is that what that icon
yeah,
represents?
I think so. I'm not, yeah. I definitely wasn't involved in choosing this, but I think I've
Not your
seen that on
department?
other applications.
Okay, so you're kind of like you're just connecting two things.
Yeah, yeah,
Is the idea. All right, well, we'll put the title in there. And there we go. Oh, so there we
yeah,
go. It's the first time I've
yeah,
finally seen like a
yeah,
field
yeah,
mapped to something. And I
yeah.
actually, and now that it's mapped, the icon has changed a little bit. It has a little dash there.
Oh, yeah, connected.
Yeah, I like that. All right, that's
Yeah.
actually pretty elegant. I'm anyone who knows me knows I'm really anal retentive about this stuff, so I'm gonna save that or publish that. So let's see. Should we try an image? Do we have something for images here?
I think there would
Logo
be,
grid. That sounds like an image, right? Or a bunch of images.
yeah, you would
I
think.
could have sworn that Dripyard Neonbyte had.
There is a search up at the top now for the components. No.
No, let me hold on. Let me th button detail. I think maybe is it detail? No, that's a form element. I think an accordion item might have. Well, they might just map their own. Let me drop this in just in case. Uh-oh, that's not good, is it?
That's not good.
That's not good. All right, let's not do that one again. Um, Let me try logo grid. Yeah, so there's no place here to. Oh, so it's a slot, so I'd have to put
Yeah,
an image in there. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Can I just delete? I can. Oh, I wish there was a way. Video player, text, then. All right, well, here, let's do this. You said there's no changes. You said that there was another test module in there with some SDCs.
yeah.
Let's enable that.
Maybe if you search for SDC,
Would it be this one, the broken ones?
probably not that one. It's like Canvas test SDCs. Hmm. Let me find the actual name that it uses. Uh,
Components test? Oh, test SDC components.
yeah,
That sound right?
that does sound right.
Okay, let's go with that one.
So this will flood your UI with like tons of components.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah,
Oh no, we don't want to be here. We want to be in our template.
yeah.
All right, so we're back in our template. So we're going to go back to the plus. And oh, I recognize these. These were earlier versions of.
Hmm.
So those are the. Okay, so I'll just search for image. Card with local image. How's that sound?
Try that one.
All right. So I don't have the little link.
Okay,
Yeah.
try.
I mean,
Hmm. Yeah, there's a couple of SDC. Try test SDC image.
this one at the bottom.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, and
no,
this is with media. Um,
card with stream wrapper, remote image.
it may be that it will only map to a media field.
Oh, look, I recognize that tag. Optional image and heading. How about this one? Yeah, so all right, well here,
But I'm not
oh,
sure, but we could try that.
look at Gracie. All right. Here, no, let's do that. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to structure, content types, article, manage fields. I'm gonna add a new field. I'm gonna add a media field to this and media image, we'll call it. One and only one, and we're only gonna do images. Save. Okay. So now if I go back to Canvas, oh, actually, I need to go back and add um, back to my test one, and I'll add a different photo of Stella. There we go, close up of tan dog's face on a gray carpet. Insert selected. Okay, so now that we've got that in there, we'll go back to Canvas. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because once I get there, I've got to go back to templates, full content template, then back to plus. Then we'll search for, can I do media? Would that be, no, do image.
No, I think it's, yeah, image.
And so there's no way to make this wider, huh? That's kind of annoying. So was it this
Try
one?
the test. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone that gives you the media browser,
yeah,
potentially. It's, yeah.
yeah,
This
no.
might be one of the things that we're still working on.
All right, well here, then so
Yeah.
so maybe to borrow a phrase that Nick Laughlin said on another edition of DrupalEasy Show and
Yeah.
Tell, maybe we flew too close to the sun trying images.
Yeah. There
Let's
is
try let's try
the
simple
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a new. What do you think? I mean, should we just we kind of already did text with the title.
Yeah.
Would if we do something with the select list, could we?
I'm not sure, but I know you can do like a reference that would then, I think, would expose like the author of the other article as a text field. So if you looked, I think in the text field before we had the author name. So potentially you can even like connect to references.
All right, so here, yeah, let's go back to that then. So if we go back to content templates, this template, and we're just gonna find let me use one of those, so Dripyard one I could use. I like using ones that you guys have. Well, here, why don't we just use statistic and
Hmm.
we can put hard code some, but then maybe we'll bring some in
Yeah.
as well, just so we can see theirs. Yeah, all right. So what can we link to this one? Just title. So we'll leave that first line of text. Yeah, here we go. So we can grab the alt text from the image, which of Stella, right? So these are just text
Yeah.
fields
So
that are
anything it knows.
associated
Yeah.
with the article content type, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually I I I was a little bit afraid of what the interface was going to be like for mapping
Yeah.
fields.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Oh,
So,
well,
yeah.
yeah, I think we have further ideas to be. This was sort of like quick, let's get it out. It was had way more info
That
at
I was
first.
afraid. That's what I was kind of
Yeah.
afraid of. Like, how are you going to do it and keep it
Yeah.
concise? But
Yeah.
I really like the icon now that I see it. Now that I see it, and showing the relationships here
Hmm.
is really nice as well.
Yeah.
So let's do the first line of text. We'll grab from there, and there it is. That's from Stella. The second line of text we'll grab from the username, which should just be admin. And then link, I don't think we have a link.
So
Hmm,
yeah, it depends how the components are made. Um, if
yeah,
the if they say specifically this is a URI, then
right.
it's gonna it's gonna match less
This
stuff,
is just a text field. So
probably.
yeah, so we'll leave that. Oh, and I just know, and it turns them blue when they're
Yeah.
mapped.
Yeah. So you can't like directly edit that. You have to put the X to
X
unlink
out
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Review one change. Select all. Okay, so now, um, I mean, I don't know how much we want to do here because I kind of feel like we've achieved our goal, even though it's a little bit limited
Yeah.
based on the state of content template, but let's do this. We're gonna add we'll get off Stella. Well, here we'll stay on Stella. We'll do Stella as a Muppet. All right, so Muppet Stella, AI generated image of tan dog on gray carpet. Um, doesn't really matter what I put in the text field. We'll go with Batman this time. And tags, we'll go with Muppet and Stella. And for an image, I'll just use the same one because I don't think we're using any fields from that. And save, and so we should see, yeah. So this was our heading that we created. This was
Yeah.
hard-coded. Um,
That's the alt text of the image.
oh, of the media image. Is that the
Yeah, I
alt
guess
text of
so.
the media image?
I think of the regular image. I'm not sure. I saw there was an option to do both.
Yeah, the regular image though was AI generated image. Oh, that is right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's right. I was thinking that I was expecting to see the close-up one. Okay, no, so
Yeah.
all right. So that's one of our nodes, and then our other node is yeah. So title, the mapped field, and the author name.
Yeah.
All right. So here, let's go back. Man, honestly, I think we can wrap this up because I'm quite tickled with what I'm seeing, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the sort of UI of where it's going. The
Yeah.
mapping, you have to have components that really specify what they can map to. Um,
Yeah.
but you should,
Go ahead.
yeah, for testing, we have like an all props module that like makes an SDC of like, that matches like, I think everything that we have. I'm not sure
Right.
if that's actually a separate module or not.
So it looks like I think we want to look instead of looking there, I think we want to look more at like field types here. Because I kind of want to get a sense of,
Hmm.
so we're just looking at core here, right? This is just
Yeah.
Drupal core, no additional modules, contrib modules
Yeah.
installed. So I think we saw that um, media and image fields, we can't actually get the actual image yet
Hmm.
where we are, but we can get the alt text and text
Yeah.
related components of that. Um, I'm gonna, it's safe to assume that plain text plain text, yes. Can formatted
Yeah.
text be mapped in?
Yeah, it has to have the right prop. Actually, there is if we
So
want to go back to
it can only be mapped to props for now.
as opposed to,
Well, like a body field, we might want to put in in a slot of a component.
Yeah, right now you'd have to put like just you could think of just like a you would put just a text component in the slot and then fill it out and then grab the prop there.
You could put a like a all right, but so ultimately the field would be mapped to a prop.
Yeah.
That okay. Is that
Yeah.
because I know that in the XB demo that
Hmm.
Adam Fina Proxima put together,
Hmm.
and I don't know where this is coming from. There is a paragraph component that supports formatted text as a prop.
Yes. Yes, there
Um,
should be one in. Actually, if we go back to the templates, um, and then if you search in the search box for all, huh,
I might not have everything. I don't, I have the
yeah,
minimum
yeah,
number of modules installed. No,
okay,
I'm just trying to t think it forward. So like
yeah,
realistically, someone creates a content type, it's going to have a body field, it's going to have a title, might have some other
hmm,
supporting text fields, reference fields, maybe some number fields or something.
hmm,
Um, when when they get to here,
hmm,
well, even when they get to like here, knowing in the back of my mind, okay, I've got a body field
hmm,
that I want to drop,
hmm,
underneath this.
yeah,
Um, it seems to me like again,
yeah,
this is just me talking. It seems to me like I'm going to be looking for some type of text or formatted text component to drag over
yeah,
there and
yeah,
then to link back to the body field.
yeah. That's how it would, yeah. Let's
Okay.
actually, if you have time to install one more module,
Yeah, all the time we need. Let's see.
and this will be a component that, is not going to look great, but will
Okay.
maybe
What
show
am I
you
doing?
UI.
What am I searching for?
Search for all. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. What is it called?
All
All
props
props.
test
Yeah,
ADC, not
yeah.
test SDC. Okay.
And this is a huge, probably going to make a huge component form. So I'm not
Excellent.
sure I've I've actually seen it before. So yeah, there's one called All Props now,
Yeah.
up at the top under Other.
Oh, this one right here. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll just drag that in.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Ruh-roh.
yeah. So
We
okay.
flew too close to the sun. Try again. Yeah.
So if you click that, it would. Yeah, it's not going to get you. Okay, never
I'm
mind.
telling you, this is becoming the theme of DrupalEasy Show and Tell, where we get stuff done, everyone's happy, then we're like,
Let's just do
well,
one more thing.
one more little thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are we looking at here? So
Well,
shape.
it would have like it's a test thing we use that basically is like,
Yeah.
okay, all the things we could think to match
Yeah.
on a field, we'll add them to one so we can test with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
makes
was
sense.
the idea, but the form should
Okay.
it's obviously not showing for you.
All right, no worries. No worries at all. All right, let's wrap things up. Ted, this was
Yep.
great.
Yep.
Um, like I said, I've been looking forward to seeing how fields are going to be mapped to props and or slots. So I'm glad I could share, or you could share this with
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Um, yeah, that's it. That's all we got. That's all we're doing today. Drupal Easy Show and Tell. We're done. We're not doing anything else. We're not going to break anything else. Always good to see you, my friend.
Yep. So hopefully, or definitely by the time we remove the feature flag, it'll be more, hopefully we'll get rid of these rough edges and be more obvious how to link to
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, look,
Yeah.
we're still early days for
Yeah.
Canvas, and new features, and it's a dynamic situation with how much work is going into this.
Yeah.
From and you know what, I do want to say this from you work for Acquia, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of people working on Drupal Canvas, but especially a lot of Acquians. Like the amount of
Yeah.
resources that Acquia is putting into Drupal Canvas is truly amazing. Uh,
Yeah, I feel like I'd be able to work on it every day.
yeah, so it's pretty wild. I don't want to diminish the other contributors, but
No,
you know, Aqua is putting a lot of money behind this, and
yeah,
it's going to help the entire community, and that we should not shy away from
yeah.
saying thank you. for.
Yeah,
So
so hopefully as it gets, the ball rolling and people start to use it, probably get more contribution outside of
yeah.
Acquia, I would imagine.
Every person I show this to, this is actually part here. I'll even promote my own thing real quick. This is part of my professional single directory components class that I teach.
Mm,
We actually do some Drupal Canvas examples. We build some components and we bring them into Drupal Canvas. We actually do a little bit with code components as well. And I've taught that through, well, 3, 4 times, once
yep,
privately. So, um, but everyone loves seeing Canvas. Everyone's excited about it. And almost every time I get the question of how do I map a field? How do I
yep,
how do I bring a field from that content type in here? So to see this for the first time today, super exciting. So thanks a lot, Ted. I appreciate it.
yep, no problem.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Don't forget, if you have a need for professional Drupal training, be sure to check us out at DrupalEasy.com.